Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Uh, Dear students, in the previous lectures, previous classes, we uh, put some views on the topic is related to social life, uh, political life, unity and unity and diversity. Or we talked about the culture as well. Culture types of culture. Uh, in between, we had one more concept, keeping the social life, political life, and other even the culture, even unity and diversity concern. In between, I think we should just focus on the topic society. 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 Uh, if we talk about the society, society is actually the definition of society is a web of social. It is actually basically a web of social relationship. Society is a web of social relationship. Web of social relationship. Web of social relationship. Web of social relationship. So it signifies that all the relationships, like relationships among the people. For example, I would say the interactions between the people, the resemblance between the people, the associations between the people, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
The dependence on each other, interdependence, isn't it? Like, for example, people are dependent on each other. We are not independent. We can't do any sort of work. We can't persist the whole life. We can't just uh, uh, continue our lifestyle if we are out of this interaction, out of this association. So it simply means once you are in association, once you are in interaction, once you are in resemblance or have a kind of affinity with the people, that is it signifies society. So it is web of social relationship. For example, the kind of relationship in a society, kind of relationship we are living in a family. Family is one of the unit that will just give you a sort of that will just try to give us a clear concept of the, for example, the society. We are living in a family. Family is one of the social institution. One of the social institution. There are different kind of roles in the family. For example, father is there, mother is there, isn't it? Children or parents, I should say grandparents, or their brothers, siblings, or I should say sisters, isn't it? So this sort of relationship, this juncture of relationship, is possible once there is dependence on each other. For example, parents, children depends upon the parents, isn't it? So kind of relationship, a network of relationship, a network of
Relationship.
network of
Relationship.
a network of
Relationship.
relationship. A network of relationship defines and signifies society. What it means? What does it mean? What does it connote to have the network of relationship? For example, see, if I will observe this class, if I will observe, we will just have the notions of this class. Uh, for example, I am a teacher, you are the students. The
Yes,
kind
sir.
of relationship. Are you getting me?
Yes,
The
sir.
kind of relationship. I am a teacher, you are the students. I am just instructing you a sort of knowledge. I am just instructing some specific or any general kind of knowledge. It is possible once you will be active. A sort of it is possible once you are on one occasion when you are in the class. When you are in the class instructions, or you are following the class instruction, and you are following the norms of this class, like to follow a teacher, you are active participants, I am the active participant. The kind of interaction between you and me. It also forms a society. It also forms a
Society.
how it forms a society. How? Because there is also a relationship, a sort of what I should say, a network of social relationship, a network of relation like between the teacher and students, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
The kind of relationship. What kind of relationship? For example, I am delivering the lecture. You are receiving the knowledge, isn't it? So the your active part in this class and my active part, it in what I should say, in association, it forms a society. So kind of relationship, kind of resemblance, kind of affinity between you and me, it forms a society.
Society.
Similarly, if I just also gave the example of family, or we will talk about one of the social institution, that is marriage. You will realize a society. You will realize this in every social institution. You will realize the concept and idea of society in every social institution. So family is one of the social institution that signifies and that what I say realize and gives a sort of idea about society. Similarly, the school as an institution, it also realizes and just provide you the sort of what I should say, that idea about society.
Society.
Because of what? How it is possible that these institutions are just showing you the importance of society? Even I should say, these institutions are providing you a sense and an idea about society. How is this possible? Because the institutions like teachers are in the school, I should say students are in the school, I should sweepers are in the, even so many relationships are here. Principal is in the school, a kind of relationship with principal, the kind of relationship with student, the sort of relationship with teacher, the sort of relationship with sweepers, even I should say Kalaspur employees who are working in offices, even I should say sort of relationship is here, a web of social relationship exists in this institution, in this school. So this relationship itself signifies society. Family has the importance of family is a sort of institution that provides you the best epitome of society. Similarly, this social institution has the qualities of social relationship. It provides the best example of society. Similarly, there are so many institutions, there are so many units, there are so many things, so many associations, so many communities that are satisfying the idea that have the ability to provide you the best example to form a society. See, if I would talk of religion, religion is one of the social institutions. Religion is one of the social institution. Religion, religion, it is a sort of belief. It binds man with God.
God.
A relationship between God and
Man.
human beings. When I said a relation between, it binds man with God. For example, see, we are praying. We are praying. We are going for 5 times salah. Even actually, we are going for 5 times. We are attending the 5 times namaz. The relationship, that institution, even I should say the masjid or mosque that we are attending, isn't it? That also forms a society. How is it is possible? It is possible once you had the relation. There are so many people who are attending, who are following the imam, who are following so many norms, so many beliefs, so many what I should say, what I should say, so many disciplines are in the mosque. So many we have to follow all these disciplines. The sort of interaction. Even I should say we are praying with a discipline, with a deportment, a sort of discipline is there. That also forms the society, because that there is also a web of social. The prayer is possible once all the community, what I should say, community people, or they are accepting the norms and discipline, even I should say doctrines, even the standards of action that are in the masjid, that are in the, we are following all these, that also forms the society, because the sort of interaction, a sort of dependence on each other, isn't it? The sort of there are so many norms that everybody is following. Everybody is following the same norm. Everybody is following the same standard of action. So this also signifies. This also gives you the notion of. This also what I say. You will observe the notion of society in that very particular institution as well. Even in a religion, I talked about the family. One more institution, that is marriage.
Yes, sir.
Marriage is one of the social institution, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Marriage is one of the social institution. That also gives you the concept. That also provides the has a privilege to provide you some sort of ideas about the society. There is also interdependence. There is also affinity, a connection between different people, different relations. For example, there are two families who are getting connected, isn't it? Isn't it? There are two families
Yes, sir.
how they are getting connected. How they are getting connected? Because of marriage between the two families, isn't it? The connection between the two families, the relationship between the two families, the sort of association between the two families, isn't it? That is also based upon the dependence, isn't it? There is also dependence, there is also interaction, there is also understanding, there is also comprehension, there is always a sort of norm that is to be followed. So these sort of actions, these sort of notions, these sort of units, perspectives provide the sort of idea about it. Also provide a kind of idea about the society. So in nutshell, let me say the interactions that are among the people. You are accepting me, I am accepting you. The society is accepting me, I am accepting the norms, discipline, directions, standards of action, the rules, regulations, norms, morals, customs. All these things I am accepting in the society. Once I will accept all these things, I am the part of the society. I am the member of the society, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
See, we were talking about the school. For example, you are in the school. You are in the school premises. Even you had joined this institution. You had joined the school. You had to follow the school norms. You had to follow the school norms. That has been also based. That has a base. What sort of base? The base based upon the societal norms. For example, you are having so many curricular. What I say, you are following the curriculum. The curricular structure is that has been planned based upon the society. That has also been planned on the norms of society, isn't it? So our syllabus, the contents that are in books, the kind of source that you are accepting, the kind of source that you are following, the kind of pattern, even I should say the design
Yes, sir.
that you are accepting, a runway that you are following, that is also based upon the societal norms and societal procedures, even I should say the discipline of the society. It is not possible that even a single individual who will run with his own perception, own ideas, and I should say, keeping behind these norms of society, it is not possible for the man to exist in the society. That very man, that very human being will not get targets, goals, even I should say the aims that has not concern, that has not a sort of association with the people of that very particular community. So, in nutshell, let me say the sort of interactions, the associations, even I should say interdependence on each other, even in any sort of institution, whether it is religion, whether it is family, whether it is marriage, whether it is polity, whether it is kinship, isn't it? Kinship it is also an institution. Kinship is based upon the two. There are two categories in kinship. One is consanguineal kinship. Second one is affinal. Two things are there in between. I will just give you a clue about the institution of kinship. See, kinship. Two things are there. One is consanguineous, and second one is affinal. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Consanguineous and affinal. Like the blood relationship. You have blood relationship with your siblings. Even I should you have the blood relationship with your parents. Isn't it? That is consanguineous. That is
Present.
a sort of. It is also based upon the relationship. Kinship is also based upon the relationship, but the sort of relationship like blood relationship, affinal, the relationship based upon these marriage and all other things. For example, there are connection between the two family that is because of marriage. That also forms the relation. That also forms the society. Blood relation in the family, father, children, isn't it? Grandfather, grandmother, even your parents. It is a sort of relation that is based upon the blood. You had your brother, sister, isn't it? You had the blood relationship with these brothers, sisters. So consanguineous and affinal. Affinal is based upon what? It is based upon this marriage relationship, isn't it? And consanguineous relationship is based upon the blood, isn't it? So this kinship also gives this sort of institution also gives an idea about society, isn't it? Because this relationship also based upon the people. It is not a single individual is not possible to form all these institutions. Even I should say he has not the capability. He has not the this not what I should say possible that any single individual, or single man will form all these institutions. He is obliged. what I should say, he is obliged to follow the discipline of the society. He is obliged to follow the rules and norms of the society. Once he will follow on one occasion, when he will follow the rules and regulations, norms, standards of action, customers, even I should say beliefs. Once he would follow all these things, he is obviously a member, and not only a member of the society, he is one of the disciplined and one of the brave man of that very particular society. So we should also remain in discipline, deportment. We should have a good behavior to follow these rules and regulations. Obviously, will be followed and we will have a good targets. Even I should say, we will have a good end. Finally, we will have a good end, and we will meet the challenges. Even I should not only challenges, challenges are bound to come. That is possible only once you will follow the societal norms and challenges. So once you will accept the norms of the society, you will accept the rules of the society, regulations of the society, your challenges will be possible. You will face all the challenges and finally you will succeed. Isn't it?
Yes,
That
yes.
is possible once you are connected to the people of the society. So this interrelationship, the connectivity, the network, isn't it? The web of relationship, the resemblance between the people, the affinity between the people. It finally, and these are the characteristics of society, and this is possible only in interrelationship that societies are possible. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
Inshallah, we will in the next class, next lecture, we will talk about the characteristics of society, isn't it? And different types of society. Simple societies, complex societies, consanguineous societies, patriarchal societies, patrilineal societies, matriarchal societies, matrilineal societies. So many societies are there, isn't it? We will talk about all these societies and we will talk about the characters of society in next lecture, inshallah. Thank you, my dear.